your hands together and welcome to the stage, the star of tonight's show, your hypnotist, Jason Simmons.
Oh, evening, Faversham. How we doing, okay? This side of the room, give me a cheer. This side of the room, give me a cheer. This side of the room, we've got to beat that side of the room, give me a cheer. Oh, we know what we got to do, guys. Give me a cheer. This is about a minute and a half long, this piece of music, so we're going to go on. I'm just joking. I will turn this down. Evening, Faversham. How we doing, okay? Give me a cheer if you're a parent, by the way. Excellent. You've got your kids with you. I can see that misery in your can hear that in your voices as well. My name is Jason Simmons. I am a hypnotist, also a mentalist. Some of you would have seen me earlier. Some of you will be seeing me for the first time. Just by a quick show of hands, put your hands up if you've ever seen a live hypnosis show before. Well, quite a few of you, yeah. And put your hands up if you've never seen a live hypnosis show before. Okay, good stuff. And there were a few people I noticed there, you didn't put your hands up. I know why you didn't put your hands up, because you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, Jason, I know what you're trying to do already. You're trying to control my mind. Now, let me just tell you that's not how hypnosis works. Hypnosis is a mind control, because if it was, we would not be here right now. Instead, you'd be at my house, mowing my lawn. You'd be washing my car, and you'd be listening to my wife moaning about just how badly they're doing both of those. So hypnosis isn't mind control. I guess the best way to describe hypnosis is that it's when you focus on a thought so much that it feels real in the moment. You know, you focus on something so much, it feels real in the moment. Now, if you've got trouble believing this, guess what? You're already doing it. Just by a quick show of hands, have we got any drivers in the room? Yeah, quite a lot of you are drivers. Okay, good. Have you ever driven somewhere, gotten all the way to the end of your destination, turned the key off in the ignition, and then thought to yourself, how the hell did I get here safely? That's hypnosis, because your unconscious mind allows you just to drive along, while your conscious mind is thinking of something else, either talking on the phone to your wife, hands-free of course, or thinking about something else, what you're going for dinner that night. Or have we got you've got quite a few parents in, do your kids ever do this? They're scrolling on their phone and you're asking them to do something, you say, can you tidy your room? And they go, yeah, in a minute. And they go, yeah, can you tidy your room? And then a couple of minutes say, yeah, I'll do it in a minute. And then they go, sorry, what was that, Mum? That's hypnosis, because they're focusing on something so much. Have we got anyone that's had a nightmare before you've had a dream, that you've fallen and all of a sudden you've just woken yourself up and been like, whoo! Yeah? This is hypnosis, because that dream felt real in that moment. Now, rather than me give you a list of different ways that we're already demonstrating hypnosis, how about I actually demonstrate this? Are we up for this? This is an audience participation show, and what I mean by that is the more you participate this evening, the more fun you think you're going to be having. So I want everybody to take your right hand, place your right hand up in the air. You came to my show earlier on, you will know exactly what's going on now. Some of you are looking a little bit confused. This is your right hand. All right, wave it from side to side like this. Go ho-ho! Go ha-ha! Go hee-hee! All right, this is my age check now for the adults. Big circles like this, wax on. Wax off, good stuff. That's what Mr. Miyagi does when he gets horny. That's one for the adults. All right, right hand up like this. With your index finger and your thumb, make kind of like a circle, like an OK signal. Now this next point is really important. Make sure the remaining three fingers on that hand are completely straight. Do exactly as I do. Look at your circle. Now look back at me. Take that circle, bring it towards your face, and place it on your chin. Freeze, do not move. When you realise that this is your cheek and not your chin, you realise that you can be hypnotised. Excellent. If you are able to find your chin there, I do this not to embarrass you, just to show you how quickly the critical faculties of your mind can be bypassed and unconscious learning can take place. Let's do another quick exercise. We're just going to place this in for a second. So what I want you to do this time is take your hands and place them out in front of you like so. Excellent. And now what I want everybody to do, on the count of three, I want everybody to clap your hands. Don't disappoint me. On the count of three, everybody clap your hands. Here we go. You ready? Clap! I said on the count of three. Got you twice as well. You must have my earliest show. All right. No tricks, no quarters. So what I want you to do, clap your hands. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Do it. Got you twice. All right. No tricks, no falling. We are all going to clap on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and clap. Interlock your fingers and cross your thumbs and squeeze your palms together nice and tight so that your fingertips turn white. Raise your hands up in front of your face like you're making a desperate prayer. You can make one whilst you're there if you like, and raise your first fingers, that's your index fingers, the fingers closest to your face. Now, if you were in my show earlier, you will know that I did this in my hometown of Dartford last week. Some people didn't have index fingers, so we're already... Now, in a minute, not yet, I'm going to ask you to separate your fingers an inch apart. Do not do this yet, but when I ask you to do this, what I'd like you to do is stare at the gap between your fingers, something kind of like this. And imagine that there are two powerful magnets on the end of those fingertips, pulling them closer and closer together. Now, want it to happen, expect it to happen, watch it happen. Now, I will say this, it always happens in every show I do. There'll be at least two people tonight whose, when their fingers come together this evening, their hands will stick together. If this happens to you tonight, do not be alarmed or afraid. Just raise your hands up in the air. I will come out into the audience and I will unlock your hands. It's as quick as that. So here we go. You ready? Focusing all your attention on the end of your fingertips, and on the count of three, separating them 1 inch apart. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and separate them 1 inch apart. And imagine that there are two powerful magnets pulling them tighter and tighter and tighter together. That's it. In a moment, those fingertips are going to touch. And when they touch, if they've already touched, just allow your eyes to close. That's it. As soon as those fingertips touch, just allow your eyes to close. Now, with your fingertips touching and your eyes closed, for a moment, I want you just to go out into a fantasy and picture the person as dearest to you on this planet. Now, if there is more than one person, I want you to see more than one person. See their eyes and see them smiling, hear their voice and hear them laughing. Feel what you feel for them and notice now where those feelings are. Now, as you feel that and as you listen to my voice, I want you to imagine now that those fingertips are sticking together, they are locking together, they are stuck, as if they are made of one piece of material, they just will not separate. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count up from 1 to 3, and when I reach the number 3, I'm going to ask you to try and pull those fingertips apart. And for some of you, you're going to find the harder you try this evening, the more impossible it's going to become. So here we go, counting up from 1 to 3. So 1, imagine them becoming bolted together, welded together, bonded together. 2, imagine it as if they are made of one piece of material that it just will not separate. And on the count of 3, now trying to pull those fingertips apart and finding the harder you try, the more impossible it comes now. That's it. That's it. Make a try and satisfy yourself. Excellent. Now, if your fingertips are stuck together, raise your hands a bit higher so that I can see. To the point where if you were to try and pull those hands apart now, they just simply wouldn't come apart. Excellent. In a moment, I'm going to count up from 1 to 3, and if your eyes aren't already open, you're going to open your eyes, but your hands will remain stuck fast. So ready? 1, 2, and 3, and eyes open, and let's see, we've got a couple down here whose hands are stuck together. We'll come out, we'll just very quickly unlock these. Gentlemen just here, sir, your name is?
It's Doug.
Doug, and Doug, did you think this would work for you?
No.
No, a non-believer, that's exactly what I like coming to a hypnosis show. Doug, if I were to ask you, how do your fingers feel this evening? How would you describe that feeling?
I'm sweaty at the moment, but stuck together.
Quite stuck together. We're going to try and push this one step further with you, Doug, if we can. Doug, imagine that stuck feeling travelling from your fingers into your elbow, up onto your shoulder, all the way onto the end of your tongue. Now, you know your name, but I want you to imagine now that your tongue is stuck to the roof of your mouth, and when you realise that, I'm going to ask you to try and say your name. So my name is Jason, your name is?
Doug.
Different there, and it gets even more stuck. Now.
Doug.
Excellent. I will just pop you on the head. We'll come back to number 1, 2, just like that.
Doug.
Good, excellent. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's unlock the hands for him. Good stuff, just like that. Good. We've got one lady just over here. We've got one here as well. Madam, your name is? Amanda. Amanda, did you think this would work? No, good. Amanda, we're going to unlock your hands. 1, 2, and just like that. Excellent. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. One more lady just to the front. Madam, did you think this would work? No, good, excellent. Just focus on your fingertips, and when you want to, and just like that, they come apart. Good stuff. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Over here, you were in that show earlier, weren't you, Kit? And this happened to you earlier as well, and you tried it again just to see where it worked second time round. So, Kit, just focus on your fingertips. 1, 2, and just like that. Excellent. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all. Hypnosis is really all about suggestion. It's about me pushing a suggestion out that your fingertips are going to lock together, and your unconscious mind locking itself around that. That's how it works. Now, you will see behind me there are 6 identical chairs. That does not mean I'm looking for 6 people tonight, because in a moment I'm going to be asking for some people, some willing volunteers, to come and join me up on this stage. Now, before I do that, I want to make you 3 promises. Promise number 1, I use no stooges in my show. Some people came to my show earlier today, and I met them for the first time. But I've got no interest in using stooges. So if you come up here this evening and you're under the mindset going, it's not going to work for me, guess what? It's not going to work for you, because it's not about mind control, it's about trusting me, but more importantly, it's about trusting yourself. Promise number 2, I take this show all across the country, and in fact, internationally as well. I've got no interest in making anybody look stupid tonight. We do a good enough job of that on our own, don't we? So if you come up here this evening, you are going to have the best show. People always come up to me after a show, they say to me, Jason, I really wanted to volunteer tonight, but I was scared, I didn't want to come up. Don't be that person, this is your time to do it. Now's the time to volunteer, come up and I promise you will have a good time. We will laugh, yes that's true, but we will not laugh at your expense, we'll be laughing along with you. Promise number 3 is that if you've got some small burden that you're working on, perhaps there's some area of your life you want to feel differently about, by the end of this show I'll give you the tools and techniques that will really enable you to be able to move forward with that in a way that's going to be right and good for you. Now I should mention this, I was standing outside in the foyer before the show this evening, someone came up to me and they said, Jason, I'm really thinking of volunteering this evening, but I'm a bit worried. What happens if you get stuck in hypnosis? Stuck in hypnosis? I said, don't worry, if you get stuck in hypnosis at the Arden Theatre here, they've got a storage facility just out the back. I come back in about 6 months' time, do another show. You get 2 shows for the price of 1. No, you cannot get stuck in hypnosis, that's not how it works. Like I say, it's a normal waking state. So in a moment, I'm going to see. Hopefully, this music is going to work. It was working before the show. I'm going to play some music, and then I'm looking for some volunteers to come and join me. So there are 6 identical chairs up here. It does not mean I'm looking for 6 people. In fact, I did a show the other week that was a similar show to this. I had 6 chairs up just like this. I had 15 people come up. So let's see if we can beat that tonight. So in a moment, a piece of music's going to play. Hopefully, let's just give it a try. Here we go. Excellent. So in a moment I'm going to play that piece of music. When that music plays, on the first count of 3 I want everybody up on their feet, whooping, hollering, cheering. On the second count of 3 I want you giving them a massive round of applause as they make their way up to the stage and fill up these chairs. And on the third count of 3 I want you to keep that applause going because these are going to be our volunteers this evening. Now if we need to get more chairs, which I hope we do, there are more chairs at the back, so don't sort of see that there's only 5 chairs or there's 1 chair left and you go, oh I'll go back to my seat. Because we really want everybody to come up if we can. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for this? I'm going to just go back on this piece of music very quickly, and then we'll get on with the show. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here we go. On the first count of 3, I want you all up on your feet, whooping, hollering, cheering. So ready? 1, 2, 3, let's have you up on your feet, whooping, hollering, cheering. On the second count of 3, making your way towards the stage. Ready? 1, 2, 3, let's have some volunteers, ladies and gentlemen. So give them a listen for applause. With this gentleman just here, because I want these 2 to stand next to each other because they look very similar. No, I'm just joking. Do you guys know each other, do you? Oh, they're excellent and stuff. You look very similar, okay. Alright, so these are going to be our wonderful volunteers for this evening, so you guys can take a seat for us for just a moment, if that's alright. Okay, good stuff. So we will find out who we've got up here as we go through. So I've probably got a few more people than I can comfortably work with on this stage this evening. If I ask any of you to leave the stage tonight for any reason at all, it's not that you can't be hypnotised, it's just that you might be a bit too tense for this evening's performance, or might have a few more than I can work with. But we'll keep as many as we can up here and we'll see how we get on. I'm a big man, I can't get around this gentleman. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, if it's alright to do so, is just place your feet roughly flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. And then take your hands out in front of you just like this. Excellent, bring the palms together. And just squeeze the hands nice and tight together. Interlock your fingers, cross your thumbs, and lock your elbows out. Good stuff. And just focus on that point on the end of your thumb. Good stuff. Excellent. You're doing really well. Just excellent. Lock it out a bit more. And focusing there. And there. Good. And just there. Excellent. Good. Good stuff. And just relax it back in the chair a little bit more. That's it. Good stuff. All right. Wonderful. So what I want you to do is take a nice deep breath in. And take a nice deep breath out. Take another nice deep breath in, and another nice deep breath out. This time as you breathe in, I want you just to hold it at the top of your breath. And as you relax that breath, I want you just to allow your eyes to close down onto your face. Good stuff, just allow your eyes to close down. Excellent. And just continue in your mind's eye, focusing on that point on the end of your thumb. And I want you to imagine now that I'm pouring the world's strongest super glue in between your fingertips. In between your hands. I want you to imagine that it's filling every single nook and cranny in between those hands and fingertips. Excellent. And I want you to imagine those hands becoming tighter and tighter and tighter as they get more and more locked together right now. Excellent. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to try and pull those hands apart. You're going to find the harder you try, the more impossible it's going to become. That's it. Just imagine getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Now, I don't know what's going to feel more stuck to you, whether it's going to be the fingers or the palm. If it's the fingers, I want you to imagine it spreading into each and every single finger in between all of those nooks, those crannies. And if it's the palms, I want you to imagine it spreading out into the fingertips. And if it's the fingertips, imagine it spreading back into the palms. Good stuff. Now, what I want you to do, in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And when I reach number 3, I'm going to ask you to try and pull those hands apart, and you're going to find the harder you try, the more impossible it's going to become. So here we go. 1, imagine them becoming locked together, bonded together, welded together. 2, imagine it as if they are made of one piece of material. They just will not separate. And as we reach the number 3, now only when you realise that those hands are stuck, I want you to really try and pull them apart and find the harder you try, the more impossible it's going to become. Now they just get tighter and tighter and tighter together. That's it, locking tighter and tighter and tighter together. And you can stop trying now. And in a moment, I'm going to count up from 1 to 3, and you can just relax those hands down by your side. So ready, 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Good stuff. Okay, eyes open. I'm still locked here. Did you? Okay. I haven't read this part of the manual, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. What I'm going to do, can I ask? I'm going to ask if I could get you to swap with this lady just here, if that's all right. And I'm going to get. And can you two guys just swap places just for a second, if that's all right? Excellent. Actually, can I borrow you, if that's all right, sir? That's a very odd thing to say, isn't it? Can I borrow you? So your name is? Jonathan. Jonathan, big round of applause for Jonathan, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try something with you, if that's all right. So Jonathan, if I could ask you just to stand in front of me, just about out there. Place your feet together and make them touch. Now, don't move your feet. I'm going to rock you off balance just slightly. Just go where I put you. I've got you. You happy?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to rock you towards me first. Do you feel yourself kind of resisting?
A wee bit.
Stop it. Yeah. All right, good. Excellent. That is wonderful. And we're going to do exactly the same from the back this time. So I'm going to rock you just backwards towards me, just like this. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. Now, Jonathan, what I want you to do is allow your arms to go loose and limp as if they're made of rubber bands. Don't try to help me with this. I'm going to pick your arms up. Just let them fall down under their own weight. You ready? Okay, good. Wonderful. All right, Jonathan, we'll try this, right? Okay, so Jonathan, I want you to feel this. That's it. Feel it more. That's it. Good. Excellent. There we go. Good. Good. Wonderful. All right, Jonathan, feel this. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. All right, Jonathan, just allow your eyes to close. So you're going to feel that same sensation in a moment. You're going to fall backwards towards me. I am right behind you. I am going to catch you. I'm going to lower you gently down towards the ground. As soon as you feel your back touch the palm of my hand, that's going to be your sign and signal just to go completely loose and limp. Just relax yourself into a wonderful deep state. As soon as I relax you down towards the floor, that will be your sign and signal just to go even deeper into a wonderful state of relaxation. Just nod your head if you understand. Excellent. So Jonathan, I want you to feel this. Good. That's it. Wonderful. That's it. Good. Just relaxing every single muscle nerve and fibre. Excellent. Just slowly relaxing down. Excellent. And rate this. It's right for you. You really good. All the way down. Right. Good. Excellent. Really, really well. And you can continue relaxing. Just like that. Good stuff. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. Do you want to go fast or slow? Alright, Jonathan, you can continue relaxing at a rate of speed. Every sound you hear of mine is just going to allow you to relax even more fully into this wonderful state of relaxation. Excellent. So I'm talking to each and every one of you up here on stage right now. I want you just to get comfortable back in the chair. Place your feet roughly flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. And what I want you to do is place your palms so that they're on your legs, sort of palms facing up. It may seem a little bit unnatural, just helps with the hypnotic process. Excellent, you're doing really well. Now what I'd like you to do is just pick one of those lights up there above you that's been placed there quite cunningly really, and just focus all your attention on those lights. Just pick one light in particular. Excellent. And just take a nice deep breath in, and take a nice deep breath out. Good. And take another nice deep breath in, and another nice deep breath out. Good stuff. And you can be linking that feeling to the feeling of just starting to relax your body in different ways. Perhaps starting with the muscles at the top of the head. Excellent. You just notice now that you're noticing your eyes becoming heavier and heavier. Excellent. I don't want you to change your breath at all. I just want you to breathe at a rate and a speed that's right for you. It's excellent. Doing really, really well. Take another nice breath in and out. Good. There we go. And now start relaxing the muscles around the eyelids. And if your eyelids aren't already closed, I want you just to allow those eyelids just to close down onto your face now. Excellent. Allow your eyelids to close down fully onto your face. Doing really, really well. Good. Excellent. And imagine now that wonderful feeling starts to spread into the cheeks and slips down into the muscles around the mouth. All the contours of the face just softening and dropping. And imagine now that that wonderful feeling starts to relax down into your jaw. And you're relaxing in that wonderful way, just feeling better and better and better. That's it. And you can just allow the weight of your heavy head to fall forwards into your chest like a bowling ball. Good. As that relaxation spreads down into the neck now. All the muscles across the shoulders. All the way down into your biceps and triceps. Into your wrists and hands, and into the very tips of your fingers, until you become so relaxed now. And now imagine that wonderful feeling starting to spread across the chest, all the way down into the muscles of the waist, hips, thighs, and abdomen, just drifting deeper and deeper and deeper down. That's it. Just like when you throw a pebble into a pond, and those ripples just spread out, I want you to imagine that wonderful feeling now rippling through every single muscle, nerve, and fibre of your being. As it continues down through your waist, hips, abdomen, into your thighs, and it journeys down into your shins and calves, all the way into your feet, until you feel totally relaxed right now. And imagine now that that feeling starts to travel up the back of the body, all the way up each and every individual vertebrae, all the way up and over the top of your head, and cascades down your face like a wonderful waterfall of relaxation, or whatever's good for you. That's it, you're doing really, really well. And now imagine it creating one continuous loop around your body, and each time it goes round, it just allows you just to relax that a little bit more. Good stuff, you're doing really, really well. Now, in a moment, I'm going to walk down the line. I'm going to pick up your right hand. And when I pick up your right hand, that will be your silent signal to allow it to go just loose, limp, and relaxed, as if it's like a wet dishcloth. before, let's say the word sleep now. That'll be your silent signal for your eyes to close down onto your face. Your heavy head to fall forward onto your chest and just go 10 times deeper. Just nod your head if you understand. Good. So anytime I say the word sleep now, that'll be your silent signal. Go 10 times deeper. Your heavy head will fall forward onto your chest and your eyes will close down onto your face. Good stuff. If for any reason we need to leave the room in an emergency this evening, you'll be able to do so. You'll be able to wake to a full waking state. Any unuseful suggestion I've given you up until that point will be completely erased from your mind. You'll just be able to relax all the way down. Good stuff. So just taking all the time you need when you want to. Taking all the time you need. Excellent. Just lifting the hand up when you want to. Just relaxing all the way down when you want to. Just take a nice deep breath in. Just sleep deeper. And sleep deeper. And just sleep all the way down. Wonderful. Alright, so give these guys, so anytime the audience gives you a nice round of applause, it's just going to make you feel better. And the better you feel this evening, the better you do. And the better you do, the better you're going to feel. You're just going to feel really, really good by the end of the show. Just nod your head if you understand. Good stuff. So I am going to wake up Jonathan. So I'm talking to, if I talk to you, I will tap you on the shoulder and I will say, person I'm talking to right now, be clear that I'm talking to you. So person I'm talking to right now, in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3. You're going to open your eyes. You're going to feel fantastic from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. However, when I ask you what you're doing on the floor, you're going to wonder what the hell you were doing. And when I ask you to try and take your seat on the stage, your left hand is going to remain stuck to the stage. Your left hand will remain stuck to the stage. You can try and get up from the floor, but that left hand just will not lift off the floor. Just nod your head if you understand. So you go 1, 2, 3, and eyes open, wide awake. So what are you doing down there? You can't remember. Well, we're trying to do a show here, Jonathan. Do you mind just, I've got a seat, I've saved the seat there for you. If you could just take a seat for us, Jonathan. Right, ladies and gentlemen, okay. Okay, yes. Sorry, what seems to be the problem, Jonathan?
My hand won't leave the...
Yeah, your hand won't leave the what?
The stage.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's odd. Okay, I've had this happen to me once before. That hand will come free. I think if you take the index finger of the right hand, place it inside your ear. Yeah, that'll get stuck and then that'll become free there. Yeah, try and move that one. That should. I'll do this. It's happened to me once before. I stamped my foot. That hand will become free. 1, 2, and good, excellent. If you could take a seat there for us, there, Jonathan, if that's all right. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jonathan. So, Jonathan, have you been hypnotised before?
Never.
Never before. Okay, good. Do you know that we've all got an on and off switch, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know this? Are you aware of this? On-off switch, yeah. No, look, so it's about there in between your head. Watch this. If you take your hand, place it up in front of you like this, that index finger is like your on-off switch, and then it's just here in between your head. Now, I want you to imagine that your head is a magnet and your hand is a magnet. In a minute, I'm going to click my fingers. That hand is going to start moving towards your face. You're going to try and stop that hand, but it's just going to get stronger and stronger. And as soon as it touches your head, that's going to be your silent signal just to go back to sleep. So here you go. Ready? 1, 2, and just like that. Good stuff. Excellent. Good. Do you want to take a seat? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. Person I'm touching on the shoulder now, just lifting that hand up, just allow it to go loose and limp, and just go all the way down and just relaxing. Ready? 1, 2, and even deeper. That's it. All the way down, just like that. All the way down, just good. Excellent. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm talking to each and every one of you up here on stage right now. In a moment, you're going to hear a piece of music. When you hear that piece of music, you are going to believe that you are in the world's funniest cinema. You are going to believe that you're in the world's funniest movie. In fact, it's going to be so funny, you're just going to find yourself bursting out laughing. The longer that piece of music goes on, the funnier it's going to seem. It's just going to get 10 times funnier every time I stamp my foot, in fact. It's just going to get funnier and funnier and funnier. Your eyes will remain closed, but this film will just get funnier and funnier and funnier. Just nod your heads if you understand. Excellent. So as that piece of music starts, you're just going to find it funnier and funnier and funnier. It's just going to get 10 times funnier. As that piece of music starts, ladies and gentlemen, it's the world's funniest movie. That's it. It just gets funnier and funnier and funnier. The more you try to stop yourself from laughing, it just gets funnier and funnier and funnier. That's it. Try to stop yourself from laughing, it just gets 10 times funnier. So in a moment you're going to hear a piece of music, you are going to believe that you are typewriters. You're going to believe that you are typewriters in an office. You're going to believe that you're tapping along as the music plays along. You're going to tap from left to right, from right to left. You're going to go from left to right, right to left, just in time with the music. Ladies and gentlemen, start clapping along. That's it, picking up your hands, picking those hands up, tapping away at those keys. That's it, tapping away at those keys. That's it, tapping away at those keys from left to right and from right to left. Good stuff. Tapping away at those keys, just from the left to right. Tapping away from left to right, from right to left. Good stuff. Give it a start clapping along and playing the music, ladies and gentlemen. Everything okay? Let's take a nice deep breath here and just all the way down. We've got what's called a flow, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. Just tapping along from left to right, right to left. That's it. Now, in a moment, that music is going to get a piece of typewriter is going to get 10 times bigger as I click my fingers right now. Just getting 10 times bigger now, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That's it. That typewriter gets larger and larger and larger. In a moment, I'm going to click my fingers, and that typewriter is now going to get 1 inch tall. It's going to get 1 inch tall as I click my fingers, just like. Excellent. It's tinier and tinier and tinier with every tap of those keys now. Excellent. Don't stop touching it, just relax all the way down. Good stuff, really well. Good stuff. So give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm going to hear a piece of music. When you hear that piece of music, you are going to believe that you are goldfish in a bowl. You're going to believe that you are goldfish in a bowl. You're going to believe that you're goldfish in a bowl, and you're going to believe that your fins are your hands are your flippers, and you're just going to be swimming around in that bowl. You're going to be the saddest goldfish in the world. So that's it, picking up your hands and just using them as your flippers now. That's it, using them as your flippers now. And that's it, good stuff, swimming around in your bowl. That's it, swimming around in your bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Swim around in that bowl, that's it, swimming around. In a moment, I'm going to come around and feed you. I'm going to tap you on your head. If you want some food, you're going to swim up towards the top of the bowl. You're going to try and reach that food now. So that's it, reaching that food, reaching all the way up for that food. Good stuff, reaching up for that food now, reaching all the way up. Good stuff, reaching all the way up to the top of that bowl for that food, reaching all the way up. That's it, good stuff. Excellent, really, really well. Excellent. That's it, and just come down, there's going to be a bit more food now, just reaching up towards the top of the bowl. That's it, reaching up towards the top of the bowl. Good stuff, that's it, reaching all the way up. But you've realised that there is a bigger fish in this bowl now. There's a bigger fish in this bowl. As that music changes now, there is a bigger fish in this bowl. And it's important that you remain absolutely still because there is a bigger fish in this bowl now. There's a bigger fish in this bowl. It's important that you remain absolutely still, ladies and gentlemen. So he's circling around outside your little castle. Swimming all the way around, that's it. So keep absolutely still. As you think he's just about to go. Now you're really happy with yourselves that you've got away with this, so just give him a sign that you would show that you're happy that he's got away from you. Either a big grin or maybe flipping the bird. Good, excellent. You can just sleep and just relax all the way down. So give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Doing really, really well. Just all the way down. Good, excellent. And just all the way down. Good. Excellent. So in a moment, I'm talking to each and every one of you up here on stage. Now, you are going to believe that you are You are musicians in a famous philharmonic orchestra. You're going to believe that you are magicians in a famous philharmonic orchestra. You're going to be virtuoso musicians. So what I want you to do, first and foremost, I want you to reach forward underneath your chair. You should find your violin, so just reach forward underneath your chair, pick up your violin. That's it, reaching forward, picking up your violin, and reaching forward and picking up your bow. That's it, reach forward, pick up your bow, and just give your violin a little test just to make sure that it is going to play. That's it, good stuff. So in a moment the piece of music's going to start. You're going to believe that you are virtuoso musicians in a world famous philharmonic orchestra. The audience is going to clap along. The more they clap along, the better you're going to perform, and the better you perform, the more they are going to clap along this evening. So here we go. The music is going to start, so you can start tuning your instruments. Start tuning your instruments, ladies and gentlemen. That's it, tuning along. In a moment that piece of music is going to start. As soon as it starts, you're going to start playing along in time with the music. That's it. You're doing really, really well. Good stuff. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you the Philharmonic Orchestra this evening, in fact, the string section of the Philharmonic Orchestra. So ladies and gentlemen, please put those hands together as they play. You're going to open your eyes, and the number 7 for you is going to be erased from your mind. The number 7 is going to be erased from your mind. So when I ask you to count this evening, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The number 7 just will not be there. Just nod your head if you understand. Good stuff. And personally, I'm touching on the shoulder now. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And for you, your name is going to be gone. When you try and recite your name, it's just going to be completely gone from your mind. The harder you try and say your name, the further away it's going to get. Just nod your head if you understand. Excellent, you're doing really, really well. And personally, I'm touching on the shoulder now. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and when I reach the number 3, for you, I'm going to ask you to tell me your favourite joke, favourite cleanest joke, because this is a family show. And when you try and recite your joke, you're going to start to recite, it's just going to get funnier and funnier and funnier. In fact, the closer you get towards the punchline of that joke, it's just going to get so funny that you will not be able to get to the punchline of that joke. It's just going to get funnier and funnier and funnier. Just nod your head if you understand. Excellent. And personally, I'm touching on the shoulder now. In a moment when I count from 1 to 3, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to try and recite the alphabet. However, you're going to believe that there are no other letters than A, E, A, I, O. So when I ask you to recite the alphabet this evening, you're going to say A, B, C, D, A, E, A, I, O. That is it. There are no other letters in that alphabet this evening. Just nod your head if you understand. Excellent, and we'll try and see how we get on. So person I am touching on the shoulder now for you, when I count from 1 to 3, anytime the audience laughs this evening, you are going to be the laughter police. When the audience laughs, you're going to get incredibly angry with them. You're going to tell them to shush, to be quiet. You're going to tell them that they shouldn't be up and shouldn't be laughing at a show. It's not a laughing matter. Just nod your head if you understand. And you are also going to be part of the laughing police this evening. You are going to stand up from your seat, and you're going to have this overwhelming desire to shout from the top of your lungs, like, be quiet, this is a serious show, you shouldn't be laughing, just nod your head if you understand. So I'm talking to each and every one of you up here on stage right now. So ready, 1, 2, 3, eyes open, wide awake. So give them a massive round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's find out who we've got up here this evening. So madam, I should have asked your name before the show. Your name is?
Stacey.
Sorry?
Stacey.
Sorry, what's her name?
Stacey.
Okay, watch this. Stacey is just gone. So your name now is?
Stacey.
Stacey, I don't think you're understanding me. Ready? 1, 2, and all the way down. Say good, excellent. Okay, maybe she didn't fully understand what I was asking. So person I'm touching on the shoulder now. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach the number 3, your name will be completely erased from your mind. You'll try and say your name, but that name will just be completely gone from your mind, just as if it was never there. Just nod your head if you understand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and eyes open, wide awake. And sorry, your name was? Is it a long name? Is it a short name?
No. Begins with sir.
What does it end in?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to you. So, we've already met tonight. Your name's Jonathan, that's right?
That's right.
And Jonathan, what do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher, and what do you do? Is it a specific subject you teach in?
English.
English, okay. Are you quite good with numbers though, being a teacher?
No, terrible.
Terrible numbers. But do you think you could count to 10 on your hands? Is that something you think you'd be able to do?
Yeah.
So if you hold your hands out in front of you, both hands, we'll start from 1, so we've got 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And the other one.
And the other one. Okay, let's try again, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
11 fingers. Okay, maybe if we start from 10, let's work our way back.
10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, now I did a gig in Sheppey the other week. 11 fingers was pretty normal. Let's try this just the one hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Madam, your name is?
Lucy.
Lucy. And Lucy, what do you do for a living, Lucy? You're a teacher as well. Okay, is this a PTA, like even out of teachers? And Lucy, do you know any jokes, Lucy?
I never remember any.
Do you know, what's your favourite joke?
I don't have any favourites, but I can tell you one.
Come on, let's go for it then.
Why did this hit you?
Sorry, can you start again for us? Sorry. Just compose yourself. Let's go back to the beginning. I'll come back to you, that's alright. Sorry, and your name again was? Okay. Forgotten, okay. Sorry, are you ready to try that joke again? No, we'll come back to you. I'm trying to think, what did does anybody remember? I've got a terrible memory. Does anybody remember? Oh, yes. Madam, and your name is? Katie. Oh, Katie. And Katie, what do you do for a living? Property manager. Okay, Katie, do you know the alphabet? Do you remember that song they used to teach you when you was in primary school? Do you reckon you could recite the alphabet for us? All right, give it a go then.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Now this is why I like this, because it shows you that it's genuine. So ready, Katie, take a nice deep breath in and just all the way down. Relax. Excellent. We'll see if we can get Katie later on. And we've got a gentleman just up here. I wonder whether these two popped out possibly. All right, Katie. We're going to. Sorry, it wasn't Katie. Your name again was.
It rhymes with Katie.
All right, we're going to try and play a game. You up for playing a game? All you've got to do is get one of these questions right. Here we go. One of these questions right. All right. So, what is your name?
Stay. My name is
Stacey. What is your name? Stacey. What is your name? Stacey. What is your name?
My name is
All right, taking a nice deep breath in and just all the way down. And do you think you've got that joke yet for us?
Yeah.
All right, let's go for it. Then. Let's hear it.
Why?
All right, does anybody actually want to get into this joke? All right, taking a nice deep breath in, just all the way down. So you will be able to recite this joke this time with a complete straight face. If anybody laughs at this joke, you will not find it funny yourself. So just nod your head if you understand. 1, 2, 3, and eyes open wide awake. Sorry, that joke you knew was.
Oh, why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because he wanted to.
Oh, okay. That's great. Taking a nice deep breath in. Oh, my God's sake. All right, Jonathan, do you want to be up for a chance of winning a cash prize? Okay, Jonathan, all you have to do is get one of these questions right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan, complete the famous film title, Snow White and How Many Dwarfs?
6.
No, I'm afraid it's not 6, Jonathan. All right, Jonathan, let's try another question then, Jonathan. James Bond is better known as 008. No, I'm afraid it's not 8, Jonathan. All right, Jonathan, let's try another one, Jonathan. 3 plus 4 equals. No, I'm afraid that's not the answer we're looking for. All right, Jonathan, how many wonders are there of the natural world?
Somewhere between 6 and 8, I think.
All right, that's not the answer we were looking for, Jonathan. Jonathan, we're going to try and make this a little bit easier for you if we can this evening. I don't know if that's possible, boys and girls. All right, Jonathan, how many days are there in the week?
I can see it. I can see it. 6.5.
I'm afraid that's not the answer we were looking for. 8 minus 1 equals.
Oh, stop it. 6.
I'm afraid that's not right. Really taking a nice deep breath in and just all the way down. Sleep. Good stuff. And taking a nice deep breath in and just all the way down. Get out. Sleep. And 1, 2. Excellent. Good stuff. Doing really good. Give them a massive round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Okay. I haven't tried this for a long time, but you have to try this. I need one of the kids to come and help me on stage. Is it alright if one of your kids come and help me? Do you want to come and help me with this? Is that alright? Alright, because I think I've got the perfect candidate for this. I think. So, what your name is?
Awesome.
Awesome! Round of applause for Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the person I'm touching on the shoulder right now, in a moment you are going to believe that I'm completely invisible. I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you. You are going to believe that I'm completely invisible. In fact, anything I touch or hold this evening, you are going to believe is just floating or is passing by. You're going to react as if you've seen it flying by your eyes. Just nod your heads if you understand. Excellent. You're just going to believe that anything you see, you will not be able to see me, you will not be able to hear me, or you will be able to hear me, sorry, but you will not be able to see anything I hold or touch. You will not be able to see me, you will only be able to see anything I hold or touch. Just nod your head if you understand. Excellent. All right, awesome. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to fly? Awesome, are you ready to fly? Okay. All right, so I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, eyes open and wide awake. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this evening, for your audience pleasure, we have got a wonderful flying boy. It's Superboy, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Superboy. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tap you on the shoulder. You're going to see me for the first time. 1, 2, and... Sorry, what's going on there? He's still flying on his own. Alright, watch this. I'll snap my fingers. I'll be completely gone. But you will see him flying. You're going to be amazed. Stand up, you will see me. 1, 2, 3. So is everything alright there? What did you see? It's flying. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give their Superman a round of applause. Take a nice deep breath in and just all the way down. Good, sleeping, relaxing. And 1, 2, 3, and all the way down. Good stuff. Excellent. And for the last time, 1, 2. 1, 2, good, excellent. Good stuff. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, give these guys a massive round of applause. Okay, so I think we've got time for one more very quick skit this evening, and then we're going to wake these guys up. So, I'm talking to each and every one of you up here on stage now with your eyes tightly closed. You are going to believe that you are racers in the Grand National. You're going to believe that you are racers in the Grand National. You are going to be on the winning horse this evening. You're going to believe that you're on the winning horse, but you are against 6 other competitors this evening. So you've got to do your best to win this race this evening. This is for the Gold Cup. So what I want you to do, I want you to sit upright in your chairs now, sitting upright in your chairs with your eyes tightly closed. That's it, sitting upright in your chairs with your eyes tightly closed. That's it, and reach forward and grab your reins. Reach forward and grab your reins. That's it, reach forward and grab your reins. And you can give them a little stroke underneath the chin. Excellent, and you realise that you're sitting on the horse the back way. Excellent, good stuff. Alright, so that's it, give them a little stroke. So in a moment a piece of music is going to play and you are going to believe that you're racers in the Grand National. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They are under starters' orders to finish the show this evening. They are under starters' orders. And ready, here we go, starting now, and they're off, ladies and gentlemen. That's it, off from the first one. It's a slow start from 1, followed closely by 2, 5, it's just out in front there. 6. That's it. Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are just coming up towards the first jump of the race this evening. So here we go. Coming up towards the first jump of this evening. And whoa! There we go. That's it. And here we go now. 4 is taking out in front. 3 is going the complete back way around the track, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Here we go. Coming up towards the second jump this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And whoa! There we go. The second jump that is one that takes many horses out. Excellent. Now 2 seems to be going backwards this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go, coming all the way up now, coming up towards the third jump. This is the most difficult jump of the race. This is the largest jump by far on this course this evening. So as they reach and approach the third jump, here we go, all the way over that jump, here we go. Excellent. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, coming up now towards the corner, the third corner this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got 1 slowly followed by 2, 4 is just tipping 3, and then we've got 5 and 6 all the way in the back there. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, coming up towards the end of the race now, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. So here we go, coming up towards that next jump. So all the way over that jump, there we go. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They are coming up towards the 5th and final jump this evening, ladies and gentlemen. 5th and final jump this evening. They are coming up towards it. This is going to be a very difficult one this evening. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All the way over. There we go. Now they are on the front. They're just taking the bend into the final straight this evening, ladies and gentlemen. They are taking the bend into the final straight this evening. Here we go. Coming up towards the final straight now. It is going to be a photo finish this evening. I can assure you of that, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know what's happening to 2 and 4, but 2 and 4 seem to be slowly falling behind 1 and 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. They're coming up towards the fence, so whipping your horse, start racing that horse now. You're coming up towards the end, ladies and gentlemen. But as they I don't know what was going on there. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, these have been a fantastic audience. I'm going to wake these up, fantastic volunteers rather. I'm going to wake these guys up. So I'm going to remove any unnecessary suggestion from you this evening. Any unnecessary suggestion that I've given you up until this point will be completely erased from your mind. However, person I'm touching on the shoulder now, anytime you hear the words Jason Simmons this evening, or Jason, anytime you hear me say my name, Jason, you will have this overwhelming desire to sound rubbish. Cannot believe it, hypnosis is crap. Anytime you hear the word hypnosis, you're going to say it's rubbish, but I don't believe it, it's crap. I can't believe it wasn't hypnotised. You're going to be convinced of that. Just nod your head if you understand. And person I'm touching on the shoulder now, anytime you hear the word Jason this evening, you're going to have this overwhelming desire to say, best thing I've seen. It's been the best show I've ever seen of this Fringe. Just nod your head if you understand. And person I'm touching on the shoulder now, anytime you hear me say, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have this overwhelming desire to jump out of your seat, and at the top of your voice you're going to shout, I believe in fairies, I really do. And then you're going to wonder what the hell you were doing. Just nod your head if you understand. So as soon as I say thank you, good night, you're going to have this overwhelming desire to jump out of your chair and shout, I believe in fairies, I really do. So give yourselves excellent. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wake these up. So any unuseful suggestion I've given you up until this point, apart from you, and you, any unuseful suggestion will be completely erased from your mind. Here we go. So, excellent. Taking a nice deep breath in. Ladies and gentlemen, up here on stage tonight. Good, you're doing really, really well. Now, if you want to take part in this part of the show from your seats in the audience, feel free to do so. All you need to do is put your feet roughly flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Take a nice deep breath in, and just for a moment, allow your eyes to close. So I'm talking to each and every one of you on the stage, and also those of you taking part from your seats in the audience this evening. Sometimes just taking a moment to take a breath and think about things and just be with your own thoughts is all that it needs. So I'm talking to each and every one of you out in this audience right now. I want you to think of something that you want to change in your mind. It could be something small, like I want to feel happier for the rest of the night, or it might be something big, like there's a certain goal or a certain obstacle in your life that you want to feel differently or think differently about. I want you just now to take a couple of minutes to allow your unconscious mind to decide what it is that it wants to change, or what element of that it wants to change to enable you to start to move forward with your life in a way that's going to be right and proper to you. Excellent. So I am going to go quiet for a moment, but I want you just to allow your unconscious mind to identify everything that it needs to change right now to enable you to take that first step towards your goal. And when I start talking again, that will bring a complete closure to this exercise. But as soon as your unconscious mind has identified that, I want your unconscious mind just to, in the background, start working out what it needs to do in order for you to be able to have the things that you want to have, do the things you want to do, or feel the way that you want to feel. That's it. So just taking all the time you need. I'm going to just pause for a moment and just allow the sounds and sensations within this room to fully encapsulate your experience right now. To each and every one of you out on the floor, and also those of you up on stage. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and when I reach the number 5, your eyes are going to open. You're going to feel fantastic from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. You're going to feel really, really good. So 1, becoming aware of your feet on the floor. 2, bringing your awareness back to the 4 walls in which we are standing and sitting this evening. 3, taking a nice deep breath in of clean, fresh air. 4, feeling as if those eyes have been bathed in fresh spring water. And as we reach the number 5, now taking all the time that you need to come back to full awareness and feel really, really, really good. into trance in the audience. Yeah, and this happens a lot. So, and sometimes once the pressure of being off stage is on, they go back into trance in the audience, and that's what's happened to this lady. So I will do a full wake up with her afterwards, but we will wake her up just now. Excellent. All right, because we've got one more just coming back on the stage. Person I'm touching on the shoulder now. 1, 2, 3, and eyes open, wide awake. Feeling really good? Good. All right. One more just to come back. Excellent, good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give these guys a massive round of applause for coming and volunteering. I've been Jason Simmons, and you've been a fantastic audience. Sorry, is everything all right? What did you say?
Brilliant.
Oh, thanks very much. I appreciate it, Jonathan. All right, and you've been watching an evening of Hypnosis, and I hope you've had a fantastic night. Sorry, am I keeping you? Sorry, what was that?
I didn't know what the time was.
Okay, I mean, you've been hypnotised tonight?
I don't think so.
No point in seeing that you've been
Yeah,
hypnotised.
that's what I'm just saying. It's 8 o'clock.
Okay, so what, you're waiting for the show to start?
No, it's time to go home.
Okay, thanks very much. All right, I was just trying to finish the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is another show in after me. If you want to come and see that, I think it's more or less sold out, but there are some tickets left. Come and see that. Do feel free to leave me a review as well. If you've enjoyed my show, if you haven't, please don't. But no, if you've enjoyed it, please leave a review. They're at the back. It's just a quick QR code. It's really helpful to me. Helps me develop the show. This is the penultimate day of the Faversham Fringe, so thank you so much for coming out and volunteering this evening, especially to volunteers. And thank you for coming out and taking a chance on me. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to say hello, I'll be outside just after the show. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this show, and I'm really grateful for you guys taking a chance on me and coming out tonight. So give yourselves a massive round of applause. And one more time, give these guys a round of applause as they take this seat back in the audience. So we've got Kate, ladies and gentlemen. Take a seat back, some good stuff, and wonderful. Sorry, your name was? Lucy, ladies and gentlemen, give her a big round of applause. And we've got Stacey, you've not been hypnotised though, no? Okay, alright. What do you think of Hypnosis, Stacey? Okay, thanks very much. And we've got Jonathan.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And give him a chance to find out these things we've got. Fred, big round of applause for Fred, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we've got Fred's son. Dad, ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. I've been Jason Simmons. You've been a fantastic audience. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night. Cheers.
Please feel free to leave a review, the QR code for you to scan on the way out.
Good night. That makes sense. I just forgot. All right, good night, folks. All right, good night.